I rather be called Ida for short. And I'm from Benue State, Idoma speaking tribe. And I do breeding of foreign dogs, and I play football also professionally. Towards the fasting, the Muslim fasting, early that month, my cousin sister, Blessing, called me at night and she says her husband was actually going to chat me. I said, okay, hope there's no problem. She says, no, it's an opportunity. I said, no problems. So he chatted me up and he said he's currently in Burkina Faso and he's working with a company. I said, what kind of job is that? He says he's a driver to the CEO of the company there, and they mine gold and, you know, reproduce stuff with it that they are employing massively right now. So if I'm interested, I can come. So we didn't talk that day. The next day he chatted me again and he was like, they called him from the office that they need a supervisor from Nigeria. Said, hope you went to school. I said, but I went to school, I have my results. I said, okay, submit your result and CV so I can submit. That you being a supervisor, you no go stress yourself now, you just come. There are lots of Nigerians here. You just supervise them, get your pay. I looked at the whole thing. I didn't see it coming negatively. I looked at the whole situation. If they can be paying $900 to the lowest earner there, the lowest employee there, $900 monthly, then perhaps me being a supervisor, I'll earn much more. We all deliberated on the matter and then I was set to move. I called him, okay, fine, I'll come. I submitted my CV and stuff. Then he said, when you're coming, you have to come with 300,000 cash. I said, what's the 300,000 cash for? He says, it's for registration into the company. They'll use that to make papers for you. Papers like work permits, health insurance, and international passport also. Then lastly, he says accommodations over there. I said, but if I'm coming from here to, from Nigeria to Burkina Faso, obviously the company should be able to take care of this whole listed stuff. He says, no, it doesn't work that way.
And then I say the work coming out. If he's coming, he should come with for the company, go, they need 300,000 and all the money, I don't even know, but the money is the way they share the money. So if they can make it change all the money from Nigeria money to that country money and bring it to the company.
Then he kept on ringing the bell like, why are you being adamant about this whole thing? 1 month salary don't cover everything where you will spend.
For road, because we no see the money complete. He sell all in property for Abuja, all in property, including iPhone when they use. When buy about how much, he sell it very poor. I myself, I remove my Hollandis from inside box and sell it for my son to go there. Maybe if you go there, everything will be okay.
So immediately, I began to sell my properties in Abuja. I sold my mattress, sold my bed sitter, sold my wardrobe, my fan, my kitchen equipment and stuff. I sold everything I had in Abuja and gave the house out to someone else. I came to Lagos. I still didn't have enough money. I had to sell my iPhone X. I bought the phone 2 months earlier before that time. I bought it for 300 plus. I sold it for 120,000 in Ikeja Computer Village, just to at least get myself together. And then I had this, when I got there, I went to the office with my so-called in-law, and they then said I would have to come with another 300,000. And I was like, why are you guys trying to mess with me? You said 300K, I paid, and now you're asking for another 300K. What was it for?
You reach there also, they still ask them to bring more 200,000. That if they know, he no bring that money, the paper he never get paper, passbook, abi something wey dem go take do something for am when go dey fit comot. He now call home again. I went and borrow that money. My son, my second son, sell him dog because of that money. From here, we now send 205,000 to am again. So process of that money, na him now know say na thief those people be.
My younger brother had to sell the last dog we had, our Caucasian shepherd, the one we have here in Lagos. He sold it. My mom had to sell her wrappers, those very expensive Hollandis you never find in the market again. She has plenty of them, saying that she'd pass them to my younger sisters and stuff. When the time is right, she sold them all, through the market, just to raise fund and send to me. I got the money, I paid, and then they said I'll actually go for 3 days training before I start working. I said, okay, that's all right. I went, lo and behold, to my greatest surprise, I go to the training, and then I discovered the company name they gave me was fake. My in-law's occupation and position in the company was fake. He was not a driver. The company's real name is called QNet. QNet is more like GNLD and likes of them, network marketing company. I got so upset. I collected more than $500,000 from me. I've spent close to 500,000 to get to Burkina Faso. Now, all for you to tell me that it's network marketing. We got into serious banter. We spoke for long. I was so mad, so furious. Then one other Nigerian guy that he brought there took me somewhere and he says, my brother, don't drag with these people. If you know what's good for you, find a way, go back to Nigeria. If you don't know and you're not sure you will not do this job, go back to your family, because me, myself, I'm looking for money to go back. I'm just following them gradually. And then I asked him, why did you say that? He said, there was a Ghana guy that was more hot-headed than me. They brought like that. He even went violent with them. And they killed him in the process. Called the family and told the family that he fell sick and died. They killed him and buried him there. Nobody knew about the whole stuff. He says when he heard about the story, he kept his calm also. It's the bed sitters. As you can see, that's my position right there. My clothes are there. I'm about to shower and put them on. Those are my baggages. And this is the bathroom.
Dupe, as then they do scam person. Because of the boy where they keep for that work, and say they keep person bury, and because of that boy go they drag the money with them. I tell and say I carry God beg you. Now you be everything when I get. Because of you, if anything happened to you, my life is useless.
So they began to serve me food separately. I began to reject the food. Besides, I don't even like the food at first, but I just had to survive. So first they didn't know I was hearing Yoruba. You understand? So some stuff they said made me understood that they're about to hurt me. They're about to harm me. So I told him that, don't worry. If I don't bring 2 people, hope say when I go take care of the rest. They say, yes, no problem, we'll do that. I say, okay. I have 2 guys that I can bring. I'll bring them and then we'll start from there. They are in Ouagadougou. Ouagadougou is actually the capital city of Burkina Faso.
I always naked, kneel down, pray with tears till from 12 o'clock till 4 o'clock. That is my prayer. My prayer, please. I want my son alive. Come and meet me. That is my prayer to God. Because since they okay me till leave that place to the town when you don't lodge for hotel. Now from there my mind come down small.
So she kept disturbing my younger brother, and I was like, don't tell her yet. Don't tell her. Make she no go get heart attack, please. So when I went to the capital city, then we opened up to her. She fell ill. Yeah. But she was very happy that I came back alive. That is it. Cause
why this thing dey pay me? Person don do me this kind thing before, and that my sister know everything about. This boy almost supposed to dey Nigeria again. Wey one boy dem call Samuel collect about 1 point something million for my hand to take my pikin travel. The first money dem give me to rent shop, this boy scam us, carry that money go, and that my sister know. He still come do me again.
if you're a mother, you're a father in Nigeria here, please, wherever your child wants to go, especially out of this country, make sure you do a very, very, very strong interior background check.
Innocent people wey dey go there, make dem lis ten very well. If you are traveling some travel, you ask very well, my brother. Ask very, very well. If not, it's not.
Good evening once again. This is Daniel Agere, standing for Mediterranean Survivor for African Migrants Worldwide. Every day we keep on creating awareness, telling people the right way to travel anywhere you want to go all over the world. Before I go on, I have to tell you there's this video I want you to watch now. What is going on and how innocent people are being duped, deceived in the name of traveling to abroad, even some of the African countries. And they have started using members of their close friends and the members of their families. And some of those who are calling from some other countries, telling you to come, they have succeeded or do this or that. Some of them are they make those calls under duress, or they make it just to save themselves, for them to, save because they are under siege. I want you to just take a look or to listen, watch this video carefully and understand how things are playing now. These traffickers have started using all the tricks, so many things to deceive people so that they can collect collect money from them. And you who are a fool, you have been seeing all this. We have been posting so many things about this illegal migration, human trafficking, all these ways people are using other people. And whenever somebody comes to you, everybody wants to travel because of the situation of African continent, because of the politicians who decided not to, work hard to uplift African continent. All they want to do is because to, save their immediate families, and they do so many things for themselves, their own selfish interests, forgetting that there are some people out there who they are eating their money, their resources, and they're supposed to uplift the continent or their countries where they are ruling. But today, Africans have become another transit for human trafficking, slavery in modern days. And some of them now, and most of the Western world, like Libya, this video I'm going to watch now happened in some of the West African countries, like Burkina Faso. And we are still pursuing a case where girls below 17 are being taken from Nigeria to Ghana for prostitution. When they go, they confuse their parents, they are going to have this or that. They call you and they tell you so many fake companies that are going to hire you for you. When you come, they will tell you something that mouth worthless something, so that at the end of the day, you'll be convinced and you'll be able to sell your properties or sell your land. And most of the people they target is people who come from a poor background, people who come from rural areas, people who are not better informed. Because of the situation of things they are going through, they decide to embark that journey. Some of them sold their only property they have, landed property, dresses, borrow money from money doublers, thinking that when they get to that place, that location, and if they have this job, at the end of the day, they will pay back at the time frame they borrowed that money. But my brothers, my sisters, do not be deceived. Before you start embarking in such a journey, even though it is your blood brother or your cousin or your in-law or somebody they are using to, talk to you, going through them that all is well, you have to check back. We are going to put our website now or our email address so that whatever you are going, wherever you want to go, please go to either our Facebook, Mediterranean Survivor for African Migrants, or you send us a mail if you don't have to go to the website and drop a message, or whenever you watch this video, you can be able to drop your comment and tell us what you feel and what is going on with you, so that we can be able to advise you, to tell you to check if what they are telling you is really right or wrong. So many people have sold their properties at the end of the day. They ended like this video you are going to watch now. So many did not even come back alive. So many died in the Mediterranean, so many died in the desert, so many died along the road to Mediterranean and other things. And the worst part of it now, most of the people who, most time it is African continent, and when they collect this money, they will leave you and dump you there. Then the family who borrowed money, or you who come from a poor background, their family will start looking for something to do so that they can be able to send you money to come home alive. This is why we, the Mediterranean Survivor for African Migrants, have started, creating this awareness, try to train and educate people who will be going to rural villages and other people, locals, to, sensitize people, because this thing is not an easy something. It is dangerous. So once again, this is Dr. Daniel Agre, standing for Mediterranean Survivor for African Migrants. Watch this video and see to yourself what this guy have gone through. The mother sold almost everything she has just to see that he pushed him.